Welcome back, friends. So we had the Nifty going through a meaningful correction, I would say, on Friday. It was a shocker, Sensex falling over 1,000 points. This was the first time that in many months you saw the market witnessing some sort of a quick sell-off. But if you notice carefully, there were signs of the Nifty weakening earlier this week as well. Now, when the market is rising, friends, it is very easy for anyone. All the animal spirits are up. Everybody thinks that they are in control. If you have been watching my videos carefully, I had mentioned that this is the point of time where most people feel that they can rule the market, that they are the market, they are Mr. Market or Mrs. Market. Catch any stock, and I'm not saying that by any just go and pick handy, but most stocks which are reasonably well known do well when the markets are in a frenzy. And frenzy is what we have seen over the last few months. We saw even good frenzy in some mid-cap and small cap stocks, and they have risen abnormally high. Market valuations currently for the Nifty and Sensex are really at a situation where some caution is advised. I am not saying that the market has run out of steam. I have been a proponent that there is some steam left, but I am beginning to now caution you, and I did caution, in fact, this early part of this week, for those who watched my videos as well. I did caution that when the turning point comes, it will take you by surprise and you'll be left holding the bag if you don't know at what point of time this is coming. Even if you take my predictions with 85 to 90% accuracy, I hope that at least this much, people take us much beyond that, but even if you take it very much with a grain of salt, yet we would have forewarned you much in advance and told you where the markets are going to turn. All this is based on some very multiple calculations, algorithms that we have built over 35 years based on data research, and we present it to you on that basis. Now, one of the things that people tell about India is it is such a fast growing economy, and that the bigger thing that is attributed to it is that there is so much of consumer demand. It is insulated in many ways from the world economy within itself. It's such a huge domestic economy, so much of software exports and the like. But do not forget one very, very important fact, that even in a country like India, we have become fairly dependent, if not entirely, on foreign inflows, FIIs as it is called in India. Now, these FIIs are facing a situation in the United States where the interest rates have gone over 5%. Such is the rate of treasury yields that it is getting rather difficult for them to justify. At some point of time, they may have to think carefully about their investments in other parts of the world when they're getting such high rates of interest in the United States itself. Therefore, all the Fed decisions acquire great meaning. And even though the Fed may not cut interest rates, they're holding interest rates at a high level itself is a dampener enough for them to invest in India. Now, all this is not coming about at this point of time because there is a great amount of euphoria across the world. Most global stock market indices are at their all-time high. Important thing that you need to know is that even in a scenario like this, it's artificial intelligence, it's the new growth parameters which are coming to play. So they have not been unduly perturbed. Money leads to more money. But at some point of time when the music stops, they will be turning their backs on India as well, on other developing economies, on emerging EMs. And is it possible to determine in advance, or do we have to wait? This is what our expertise is. We give you the turning points. And that's what I was trying to say, that when the markets are rising, it is very easy for anybody to pick and choose stocks. But what is the most difficult part is the turning point. And let us say I tell you that the market's turning tomorrow. Is that going to be a sustainable turn, or is it going to be temporary turn? Okay. If it's a temporary turn for just 2 or 3 days, just like maybe what we saw last week, then you can hold your horses. Okay. And to get to know more when the important turning points are coming, not very encouraging results this week from Infosys, from Reliance. Also on Friday, not falling short of expectations. Their digital business has continued to do well, but the oil chemicals business has shown great amount of imbalance. All this going to be factored in. Some nervousness bound to be there in the markets as we begin the forthcoming week on Monday, the 24th of July. And then what happens thereafter? Please stay tuned. Better still, do join Premium or Premium Plus and be a part of the Art of Investing family right away. Number to get in touch, 9820861044. भाई और बहनों, बहुत कुछ जब तेज़ी का माहौल रहता है तो बहुत आसान है, आप स्टॉक्स पिक करें और आराम से बढ़ते रहते हैं. सभी सोचते हैं कि हमें कंट्रोल आ गया सिचुएशन का, हम खुद मिस्टर मार्केट बन गए, लेकिन भूल जाते हैं. फ्राइडे को एक चिन्ह दिखाया, उसके पहले भी थर्सडे को भी दिखाया है कि जब टर्निंग पॉइंट आएगी तब पता नहीं पड़ता, उसमें एक अलग एक्सपर्टीज की ज़रूरत होती है. और जब तक आप वो नहीं समझेंगे, आप समझेंगे ये परमा बुल मार्केट है, वो होने वाला नहीं है. जिस तरह से माहौल विश्व में चल रहा है, वो एक टर्निंग पॉइंट आने की संभावना बहुत ज़्यादा है. नैस्डैक 30 टाइम्स अर्निंग्स पे चल रहा है, S&P 500 20 टाइम्स अर्निंग्स पे चल रहे हैं. मोस्ट इंडाइसेस ऑल टाइम हाइज की तरफ है, छू के पार कर गए हैं, बहुत आगे चले गए हैं. जहां टर्निंग आएगा बहुत दुख होगा, आप रह जाओगे और सेल नहीं कर पाओगे. ये हमेशा ही होता है. और छोटे लोग जो हैं, रिटेल इन्वेस्टर्स, हमेशा लास्ट में आते हैं, बड़े निकल जाते हैं. तो ये आपको हम बताएंगे कहाँ पे टर्निंग आएगी, ताकि आप अपना संभालिए. कुछ रिलायंस के रिजल्ट्स अच्छे नहीं है, उससे कुछ नर्वसनेस स्टार्ट ऑफ द वीक रहेगी. अब ये कहाँ तक चलेगी, साइंटिफिकली जाने के लिए ज़रूर ज्वाइन करेंगे प्रीमियम प्लस. इंडियन मार्केट्स के लिए और अमेरिकन मार्केट्स के लिए प्राइम या प्राइम प्लस ज्वाइन करें. संपर्क करने का नंबर सब ग्रुप्स के लिए वही है, 9820861044. और याद रखिए, जो पार्टी चल रही है, थोड़ा आ गया है ब्रेक. जब पूरा ब्रेक आके म्यूज़िक बंद होगा, रहना जाना हाथ में लेते हुए स्टॉक्स. ठीक है, नहीं चाहूँगा बहुत डिस्ट्रेस आएगा लोगों को और उनके फैमिलीज़ को. तो ज़रूर ज्वाइन करेंगे प्रीमियम प्लस भारतीय मार्केट्स के लिए, विश्व बाजार के लिए. आप ज़रूर ज्वाइन करिए प्राइम या प्राइम प्लस. नमस्ते.